I think it's a huge advantage. I mean, I can only imagine me growing up, in that situation. You're coming out of it, you are able to deal with fast-paced, multiple cultures going on, thinking on the fly, being able to shift from one group to another and still be able to work independently with these groups. So it's a very cool thing.
It's like a superpower.
It's a very cool
And I think
thing.
that's why a lot of Malaysian, even in Malaysia, it's a superpower because they have so many different languages and different cultures here,
Yeah.
right? Like that's why somebody like Malaysian businessmen are able to excel in the region, like somebody like Robert Kwok, right? Who can go to China and do business in China, but then he can go to Singapore and do business in Singapore, and he can do business in Malaysia, right? So he could switch from the Malay culture to the Chinese culture to speaking in Hokkien or Cantonese, right? And that's one of the advantages I think Malaysians have is that it's a very multilingual country, right? And most people here speak more than one language, right? But and you're getting a lot of Malaysians in the international school mixed in with an international crowd, right?
Yeah, I would say, I don't know the numbers for AISM, but usually the Malaysians are a large proportion of the population of the students of the schools. Yeah, and it's a mix. It's not just Chinese kids, Chinese Malaysians. No, it's Malays, it's Indians, it's all of them. Yeah, and so those kids not only are coming from an environment that's multi-ethnic, multicultural on their own. Now they're getting into a group where there's Europeans, there's Dutch kids, and then there's some American kids, Canadian kids. So that just takes them to that next level up. Yeah.
So basically you don't have to adjust to the children. The children end up adjusting to each other and to the environment themselves, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense, right? Because when you're young, you're so much more malleable, and you're not set in your ways like an older person, and that allows them to integrate into these different cultures. I mean, I think that's something that when I have my kids, right, like having an international school is really good because I feel like there's also like less bullying, because less cliquey, right? Because everybody's kind of coming from somewhere else, so you feel like you're in it together rather than against each other.
Yeah, I would agree with that.